Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm just going to do a simple class for you to follow today, and you can do it as many times as you want to. If you prefer this one, we'll start with our normal breathing. So just get yourselves comfortable on your mat and just start to feel the back of the body and start to feel the space around you. So taking a moment just to settle your back into the floor, gently close the eyes and start to feel your surroundings as they are. So you're just going to place a hand on the belly and allow your mind to drift inwards, feeling the inhale through the nose and the exhale through the nose, and just simply guiding your mind to feel the breath. So making sure that each inhale that comes in, you just hold it briefly for a moment, and then as you exhale slowly, feel the body softening as it lets go of the entire exhale, and then leave it softened at the end of the exhale before you start your next inhale. So we'll just do a few rounds of that, starting to feel what happens each time you simply breathe in, focus on that breath coming in, and then slowly exhale. So we're going to try to lengthen the exhale a little bit more than the inhale. So as you start to feel that breath come in, and as you start to exhale, you're just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then as you start your next inhale, hold for a moment. And again, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. So I'll just do that with you for another 3 breaths. So find your inhale when you're ready. Hold. And then exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. We start the inhale again, holding, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And just the last one together, breathing in, feeling the body, hold, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Okay, so with your next inhale, start to breathe in, lift the arms all the way overhead, stretch through the backs of the legs, stretch your hands open, tuck the chin, feel the length of your body. And then exhale, slowly releasing the hands and closing the fingers as they come back down, relaxing the feet. Breathe in again, lift the arms overhead, interlace the hands, take them behind you, flex and point the feet. So just really getting rid of all that tension from the day. Stretching both sides. And then as you exhale, bring the hands down onto the belly, slide the feet up, bending the knees, and we'll do some pelvic tilt. So into the lower back, you're just going to Breathe in, create that small arch in the lower back, and as you exhale, press the lower back into the earth. So just create your own rhythm there. And just feeling that flow as you're doing it. And just simply, as you feel into the body, just questioning how the lower back feels, what your energy is like within the belly. And then we're just going to allow the back of the body just to come into its natural position. Exhale the knees into the armpits. So you're just going to do your rolls from side to side. As you roll back to the center, we're going to take one leg out, hold it above the floor, roll the head as well. And you're swapping on your timing of breath. Just noticing again, how does that feel? So when you get back to extending your right leg out again, we're going to take it all the way to the floor, draw the left knee in a little bit more. Move the ankle around a little bit on that left side. And then we're going to swap over. Exhale, changing. Same thing with our right ankle. And then both knees back to the armpits. Again, you're doing your rolls from side to side. And then we grab the strap. Hopefully you've got like a dressing gown cord or something that you can use, and take the leg up to the sky. Or even just hold the back of the leg if you want to. So we're going to exhale into the right angle position. So as it comes in, just supporting it there. And just making sure your focus is on the letting go, the breath. A reminder that we need to visit our bodies without distraction from anything else, and just let any build up that's organically moved into the tissues of the body to release away. So there's a lot of things that go on in our life that we can't control, but we can control how our breath moves through our body. And if we focus on that, we can control a little bit of calmness. And if we're feeling a little bit anxious, we can control that slightly as well with the breath. Also helping to use your deeper breath. You're activating those hormones that happen within the gut. The serotonin and dopamine are produced in the gut. So they give you some feel-good hormones as well. Just by breathing deeply. And standing that leg straight now. And repeating that as you come in. Just by simply breathing deeply, we're toning the vagus nerve. The gut speaks to the brain, so we're activating those really nice hormones within the gut. So there's quite a lot of magic happening just by controlling your breath. So we use this through our yoga practice. Re-straighten that right leg, and then we're going to swap them over. So as that left one goes in and the right one goes to the floor, you start to feel this side of the body, so the awareness goes here. Exhale, draw it in towards the chest in a right angle position, and as you visit this position, just noting if it feels the same as the right side. Those slow, deep, medicinal breaths. Notice how it feels to take a moment for yourself. So we're going to inhale, re-lengthen, and as you exhale, we're going to bring it back in. So breathe in, re-lengthen, put both feet into the strap. So we're stretching them open now. And make sure you get a good grip on your strap so that you can soften your elbows and bring the toes towards the face a little bit, maybe a little bit of rocking. Playfulness is always good for the mind also. So we're just going to slide out of the strap, bring your legs into a right angle position, tear the arms out to the side. We'll do those strengthening twists as you exhale, taking the knees to this side, back to the center, and to the other side. Just a few of those. Side to side, controlling that with your breath. And then back to the center. Place the feet to the sides of the mat. As you exhale, fold the knees to the right, the head to the left. So notice my legs are trying to be in a right angle position. See if you can bring your legs into that L shape. This moves the energy up here a little bit more. Take the arms overhead, interlace the hands, stretching. Breathe in, come back. We'll do the other side, folding. Arms overhead, again interlace, stretch them behind you. And then as we come back up, we'll bring the knees together into the chest, so little circles on the lower back. And then we're going to do threading the needle, so take it across, that's your first position. See how that is for you. If you want to go into the second position and do that figure four position, soften the face and the jaw and the shoulders, and take the breath to where you need to get it to go. So this also a focus of the mind and the breath together create a perfect healing pattern. And then we're just going to slowly come out of that and Do the other side. We'll spend a moment getting yourself into the position on the left side and do what you did for the first side, unless you feel that you have a difference. So if you have a tighter side and you prefer to go in to the second position on this side but not on the other one, you can see how that feels for you. Usually the body will tell you. So we're just coming back to our primal brain, our instincts physically, just listening to the body through our yoga practice gives us such a lot of knowledge. So the same thing, this time come out, bring both knees back to the armpits. So we're doing our rolls from side to side. And then we're just going to start to rock on the length of the spine. So you can do a few of those. Come up into your squatting position, so into that deep squat. Shoulders are down the back, head looking forward, and start to feel the energy. Press the hands into the earth. Parallel the feet, come to a flat back. Lengthening out through the spine. Belly lifted. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head go. So you're just going to do a couple of circles or nodding. And then we're just starting to come all the way up into a standing position, lifting the arms up, interlace through the hands. We're just going to rock the weight from the toes to the heels. See if you can make it like a balance on both areas. And then we're grounding through the feet, pressing up through the hands, and starting to feel what we call extension of the spine. So elongating the spine. And then exhale, take the hands behind the back, and as you do that, you're going to use your triceps to lift the arms away a little bit. And then you're going to start to look up to the sky, open the mouth, stretch the tongue. Close the mouth, bring your head back to your natural position, relax the arms, and then we do it all again. Take the arms behind the back, link, take them away from the body a little bit if you can. Tilt the head, open the mouth, stretch the tongue. And then bring your head back to your natural position. Lightly swing the arms so they're nice and loose. Rotate the wrists till we're moving them all the way up to the sky. Temple Mudra, little back bend, breathing in. Exhale, extension of the spine, reaching up. Turn the left palm out, bring the right hand to come onto the left palm, so you're gripping. And we're going to bring our head in front of the arms if you can, extend and just a little bit of a rock from side to side. And then see if you bring your head back in front, bring the arms all the way down and lift the arms all the way up. And then out to the side till they come behind. And then rotate the wrists all the way back up to the top. Turn the right palm out, grip it onto with your left hand, head in front, a little sway from side to side, that side bend of the spine. And then head back in front, coming down. And then as you lift them all the way back up, open them all the way behind the back, link, open, look up, exhale, hands all the way overhead, back down through the center line, back to the heart space. As we come to the top of the mat, we're going to do a lunge flow. Take it slightly to the side so you can see a little bit better. So we're breathing in, lift the arms up. Exhale, travel to the floor. Step your right leg back for a lunge. Right knee to the earth, lift the heart upwards. Exhale, stretch the left leg out. Breathe to come forward into the lunge again, looking up. We're going to repeat that. Exhale. As you come forward, it's high lunge, and we're going to go to downward dog. Step it back. Walk the feet a little bit, so moving the feet just slightly from one heel to the other. Even the heels out. Exhale, knees to the mat, come to here, stretch back. Breathe to all fours. We're going to do a little bit of cat-cow on your exhale. You're coming into your cat pose. And then just flowing with your breath. And then into a neutral spine, we'll shoot forward into plank or push-up, and then exhale to the earth. Inhale, locust, arms, chest and legs, lifting out to the sides if you can. Feel that lightness through the body. And then exhale to the earth, back to here. Stretch the back and then curl in. Hold the feet or hands under the forehead. Take a couple of breaths. Inhale to all fours. Exhale into cat. Moving through to cow and back to cat once more. Finding that neutral position, either slide the hands or jump forward and come back to your flat back, lifting through the belly. So you're getting that nice flat spine. Exhale, forward fold. Hands behind the back, link them together, taking them overhead. And then hands to the base of the spine. Reverse swan dive, coming all the way up. We'll do a crescent moon. Exhale to the right. Breathe in as you come back. Exhale to the left. Back to the center. A little back bend, leaning back, breathing in. Exhale, extension of the spine, pressing upwards, opening the back. Hands in a prayer position through the spiritual eye, coming back to the heart space, coming to the top of the mat. Breathe in, lift the arms, exhale, float to the earth, step the left leg back for a lunge, left knee to the earth, heart lifts up. Exhale, stretch the left leg out, right leg out. Breathe in, come forward, and we're doing it again as we exhale. As we come forward, it's downward dog, so come off the knee and step back, finding that deeper connection to the earth this time maybe, not even moving the feet, doing what you feel your body wants you to do. So we'll do a little twist with the feet, so you're twisting them. You can take the arm over if you want to. And then move back to downward dog. Do that on the other side. And then back to downward dog. Straight to plank, floating but feeling strong. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, locust. Arms, chest and legs are off the floor once more. Maybe even temple mudra if you want a little bit of a challenge. Or a lot of challenge. And then exhale to the earth, push back to here, lengthen, curl in, take a breath here. And then inhale to all fours, exhale into cat. Coming to a neutral position. I'm going to turn it slightly more to the side. So turning and coming into an open leg forward fold. Hang down here and let the body just feel the length of the spine. A little bit of a nod with the head maybe even. So again, we'll take the hands behind the back. Feeling that. If you have stiff shoulders, you can always use a strap. Just have it handy and use the strap to come over, whatever suits you there. And then we bring our hands to the base of the spine, slide down the backs of the legs, reach for the ankles or feet, and bend your elbows out to the side, creating that flat back, pulling the shoulder blades apart, letting the head go. Slide the hands to center. We'll do a half twist. Exhale, sweep your right arm up to the sky. Breathe in to bring it back. Do the left one. Breathe in to bring it back. Stretch the inside of the right leg out. Come back to the middle, stretch the inside of the left leg out. And back to the center, turn the feet out as you come into Goddess, feeling that energy through both sides of the body. A little twist here, exhale right shoulder in, nice straight arm and back on that side. Breathe in as you twist back, exhale to the other side. And then back to center, straighten the legs, parallel the feet, lift the arms overhead, interlace. Turn your right foot out, left one slightly in, Earth Warrior. Feeling strong against the earth, stable in the mind. Feeling the energy, breathing. Parsvakonasana, or side angle pose. Take the arm across the back. Peel a bit of space for your heart. Continue to breathe. And then we take that arm back overhead and then back to Earth Warrior. And as you come back in, make sure that this knee isn't falling in. So make sure it travels straight with your foot. Turn both palms up, Reverse Warrior, breathing in. And then we're going to go to Trikonasana. So straighten both legs, parallel the arms, breathe as you come in. Find a bit of space here, so we'll stay for a couple of breaths. Slowly breathing in and breathing out. And then we're coming back to Earth Warrior. Feel that stability once more. We're going to turn the palms up, stretch both legs straight, parallel the feet, lift the arms overhead, interlace. So we'll come to Goddess from here as we take the arms back out, turn the feet, and again a little twist. So going with your breath, from side to side. Back to center, where we're going to re-lengthen, parallel the feet, take the arms back overhead, and then we turn the left foot out, right one slightly in, and come to Earth Warrior facing the opposite direction. And just feeling, what does this pose bring into the mind? A feeling of strength, a feeling of determination. Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. As you reach that arm over, you're going to take it across the back. opening the heart. And then on your inhale, we're going to take that arm back overhead and come back to Earth Warrior, back to that stability, knowing that it's there within the body, within the mind. And then we turn both palms up for Reverse Warrior. And then we're going to come into Trikonasana, so straighten both legs, moving in, finding that space, feeling the breath. So back to Earth Warrior. And then we turn both palms up, stretch your legs, parallel your feet, bring your arms to a point and just feeling the energy moving through. Then exhale the arms all the way beside you and we step the feet in together. So have a drink if you've got a drink there, and we'll do one more flow together. So at the top of the mat, hands at the heart. We'll do Earth Warrior on the right side. So we're going to breathe in, lift the arms up. Exhale, come down to the floor. Step your right leg back for Earth Warrior. So place it, have a look where you're putting it. Outside arm windmills all the way to the back of the body as the front one floats. So you start to feel where you are once more. Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Exhale, Earth Warrior. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. And then to Trikonasana, taking it forward, coming in, feeling the space, feeling the energy of the body. Take that top arm across the back, bend the front knee and come down towards the earth. And then we turn towards the floor for a high lunge. And we do a half twist to the left. Left arm goes across the back. And then as we take that left hand back to the earth, we come to Downward Dog, stepping back. We come into plank or push up. Exhale to the earth, inhale Cobra. Exhale to the earth and back to here. Breathe to all fours, exhaling to cut. Come to a neutral position, either slide the hands to the knees or jump forward, coming into your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive all the way to the top. Interlace stretching out. And we bring the hands in prayer position through the spiritual eye. Back to the heart space, coming forward to the top of the mat. We're going to do the left side. Breathe in, take the arms up. Exhale to the earth. Step your left leg back for Earth Warrior. Flow up on this side. Creating that stance, that feeling of freedom and strength. Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Exhale, Earth Warrior. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. Trikonasana, stretching open, finding that place within, feeling the freedom of movement. Take the top arm across the back, bend the front knee and place the hand beside the foot. Keeping the neck long. Turn to face your front foot in a high lunge position and a half twist to your right arm across the back. And then right hand comes back to the floor as we return to Downward Dog. So we'll do a step through here, taking the right leg over to the left, opening up. And then come back to downward dog and do the left side, steps through, turn and open, and then back to downward dog. Into plank or push-up, and then exhale to the earth, inhale cobra, soften the elbows, open the throat if you want to. And then exhale to the earth and go back to downward dog, pushing it all the way up. So get ready to lunge your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Left side goes out a little bit further. Stretch through your left leg, make it really long. Half twist to the right. Take the right hand back to the floor, return to downward dog. And then step your left foot, side the left hand, right side out, half twist to the left. As the left hand returns to the floor, see if you can bring see where your left foot is, see if you bring your right one forward as well to the other side of the mat, and see if you can squat a little bit. Hang on, resting on my arms, but if you're able to go all the way down, you can. And then we come back up, drop down, hands behind the back. Little circles there with the shoulders if you're able to do that. And then reverse swan dive all the way up to the top, set the feet onto the mat, crescent moon. And one to the other side. And then we bring the hands all the way down beside the body. So we're going to come down to, let's check the 37. Okay, so we're going to come down towards the floor. And again, we'll do a couple of long rocks on the length of the spine if you can. If you can, come back up into a seated position, lengthen through the back. We're going to bring the legs into a half position. Lift the arms up, breathing. And then slowly return the feet to the floor. And we're going to go slowly down towards the earth once more. Till your back touches the floor. And then bring the knees to the armpits, so we do a little rolls from side to side. And then as you come back to the center, stretch the right leg out and bring that left foot on the right thigh. We do a lying half twist over on your exhale. Stretch your left arm out. Take a moment, breathe. How does the body feel? How does the mind feel? Is the moment feeling more important to you now you have settled the body and mind into a union where there's no battle? So I'm just going to gradually roll onto my back. Open the left knee in a half supine butterfly. Take the hands behind you, linking them, flexing the right leg, making it long. And then exhale, the hands come back down. We're going to slide this right leg up and I'm going to bring this left one on top for threading the needle and going into the second position if you can for 3 breaths. So breathing in and slowly breathing out. And again. And the last breath there. So we're just going to make our way out of that. Bring both knees into the chest, give them a good squeeze in, flex and point the feet a few times. Stretch the left leg out, lying half twist over to the opposite side. Opening your right arm when you're ready. And again, just immersing the mind in the body to feel the importance of the moment. So we're just going to roll open that as we come back onto the back, roll the right hip open, interlace your hands, stretch them behind you, flex that left foot now. And then just slowly returning the left knee goes up, right leg comes off the floor, across the top floor, threading the needle on the opposite side. So your right hip this time. And again, just those 3 slow breaths. So as you make your way out, again the knees back in little circles there on the lower back this time. So we're going to come into a full supine butterfly, soles of the feet together, hands beside you. As you breathe in, you're going to lift the bottom off the floor, push the feet together, feeling strong through the hip bones, through the pelvis, so really pull them in. Breathing in, and as you take your next exhale, you're going to lay the bottom back to the earth, let the hips relax, let the legs relax. Place the hands behind the back of the head. Take a nice deep breath in and slowly out. Let me just slide the hands out to the outside of the legs, move the legs back in together, walk the feet out, and we're going to do Thunderbolt with the right one, keep the left one upright, interlace the hands behind, lengthen through that right leg, So not pushing it down, but lengthening. And then breathe in, coming back up, and exhale the other side, keeping the right knee up this time, lengthening. And then both knees cross the right ankle over the left one, bring the knees into the armpits. And then uncross, and the one that was on top, put that one underneath and redo that. And then as you come back, I'm going to place the feet to the floor. So we're just going to have the hands beside you. We'll do that strengthening bridge, so pulling in from the sides of the hips inwards, inner thighs. Press with the feet, breathe in, lift the hips up, take the arms overhead. Pull in from the sides, up through the center, through the pelvic floor, inner thighs, outside of the thighs, hip muscles, bottom muscles, pelvic floor particularly. And then as we let the bottom go back to the earth, bring the hands back to the belly, tuck the knees into the chest. So either use your strap or pillow underneath your bottom or shoulder stand. And we're just going to hold for a couple of 5 breaths. And then as you make your way down, you slide your hands underneath your lower back. And exhale, slowly start to lower the legs. So patiently feeling that strength drawing in. Breathe in, curl the knees in, stretch the legs again. Exhale slowly. Breathe in, curl them in. And just one more. And then as the knees come in, just take a couple of moments to settle the body. And for our Savasana, you can either turn me off if you want to and just put your timer on and try to do 8 or 10 minutes, or you can stay with me and we'll do some alternative nostril breathing and then we'll finish, okay? So just blocking your right nostril and resting your elbow down. So breathe in through the left side. Hold and block, breathe out through the right. In through the right. Hold and block, out through the left. In through the left. Hold, block, out through the right. In through the right. hold, block, out through the left. In through the left. Hold, block, out through the right. In through the right. Hold, block, out through the left. In through the left. Hold, block, out through the right. Let the hand come down to rest in the lap or on your belly if you're lying down doing this. And if you can, keep your eyes closed and just allow yourself to use the spiritual eye. And as you use the spiritual eye, just allow yourself to connect, relax, and let go. Softening every part of the body, from the top of the head, skin on the face, the eyes, the jaw, the tongue, the neck, the throat, the shoulders, the back, the belly, the arms, the legs, the feet. So using both nostrils, breathing in slowly and breathing out slowly. Feel everything relax and calm down. So stay there for as long as you need to. I'll leave you there. Namaste. And I'll check in with you next time. Bye.